What a beautiful Sunday morning. God, I cannot wait to get started with my video. Let's see, what time is it? It's not that late. What the hell? What day of the week? Fuck. Well, guess it's been more than a week, huh? Shit. Fuck. Jesus. God. Please. God, what's trending? Come on. There has to be something trending. What the hell? Velma? Like, from Scooby-Doo? I mean, whatever. Okay. Velma. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. It's a childhood classic of many. It's an intergenerational cartoon that is beloved by many in the American household. So in light of that, let's go throughout the characters. First, leading the trending online is Velma. Well, Velma is, she's a character, alright. Well, a character she is, and how well liked she is for some stupid reason. I mean, come on, like, god damn it. Why is she trending? Who cares about Velma? Like, seriously, who sits there and says, oh, Velma's my favorite character? Nobody says that. Let's be realistic now. Like, has Velma ever done anything useful for the group? Like, ever? Like, all she does is sit around and just follows Freddy all the time. Freddy splits up the gangs for clues, okay? And she always says, like, she's investigating the clues as well. But does she really? Does she? Because name one instance she's actually thought through clues to come to a conclusion before they reveal the mask. Because I'm going to let you on a little secret here of how she's an imposter, right? She doesn't even guess who the villain is. She just walks up after they already snagged the guy, which, mind you, is Freddy's business. He captures them, and Shaggy and Scooby are the bait. They have this dynamic. It's beautiful. They're husky, they're buff, lean, clean, and what does she do, man? What does she do? Okay, she walks right up, pulls off the mask, and she's like, it can be none other than, and then yank, and then everyone's like, Old Man Jenkins? And he's like, I would have gotten away with it. And then she just plays it cool like she knew the entire time. Guess what? She doesn't know. You can tell every single time she just walks up and pulls off the mask, and she wants people to think that she knows. She wants to be cool and mysterious and broody and all this stuff. And like, it doesn't work, okay? She's lying. She doesn't have a clue what she's doing. She's caring more about how people are perceiving her. That's what she's constantly thinking about. It's just like, oh man, I hope they think I'm smart and cool. And guess what? She's not. There's a reason she wants people to think that is because that's the only thing she has going for her, okay? She's not funny. She's not sociable. She's not good at gathering information. She's not good at setting traps. She's not good at logistics. Not good at anything, okay? In any iteration of Scooby-Dooby-Doo. So as we all see, she's just a flat-out poser. She's an imposter, okay? Very sus alert, because she doesn't do anything. Goddamn nothing. Let's go through the other characters, okay, and how they all do what Velma's supposedly known for being the smart person. She's so smart, guys. Everyone has to know she's the smart one. Like, okay, so hear me out. So, Scooby-Doo, right, a talking dog, you could argue, is maybe a little less smart than Velma, but at the same time, you have to think comparatively here. Like, he's a dog, okay, and he can speak full-blown English, he can understand, do complex tasks, he can think through stuff and understand his own sentient danger of knowing when something's gonna possibly kill him. Okay, this dog is a genius. If he was a human with that level of intelligence quotient standard deviation, okay, he would be beyond Einstein, Nikola Tesla, freaking freaking Isaac Newton, all of them, all of them. He would laugh them so many times over. This man, if he was a human being, would have already invented time travel. Okay, like he was unbelievably intelligent for a dog. Like it shouldn't be possible. It just strictly shouldn't be possible for a dog to be that smart. And if he was a human, he would have already taken over the world and dominated. But he's also a kind individual, okay? Scooby is understanding and listens people out. And you know who else is understanding and compassionate? Shaggy, his best companion. Two of them get together wonderfully, okay? And while Shaggy might not be the quickest wit for intelligence, he still is a witty individual. You know, he has those sly one-liners. We all seen them. He kind of brings the humor and light tone to the show. And he's the most realistic too. It's like, man, I wouldn't want to be chasing around by some dude. Like for all I know, he's got a knife, man. This dude's like dressing up in ghost costumes in the middle of the woods. Even if I know it's a person, I'm not trusting a guy that does that. Like this man just got common sense. Shaggy's the real man here, okay? He's the down-to-earth, sensible one. And more than that, he's a martial arts master, okay? Instantaneously can beat top tier street fighters on a whim. And I'm not going to overblow the Shaggy meme again. We've all seen that. And it's lived its purpose. It was rather good for its time, but you know, let things die, I guess. But nonetheless, it still stands that Shaggy is a genius within his own right, and he's very, I guess you could say, zenful, right? He has the mindfulness, which is necessary, and he just balances the group out. Freddy is a great leader, okay? He's physically fit, he's conscientious, he has a van that he had custom painted for his group of friends to go out and adventure with, you know? So this man cares about his friends, he supports them, and he just has a little bit of a hobby of like ghost chasing, and he likes splitting off into groups. He's well liked and well respected by other people. He's a hard worker, and he likes to see things through, and he can keep his calm, and he just eludes confidence. He's a great leader, so genius in his own right. And finally, Daphne, okay? Like, we all know her as the pretty one, but some people, they like to be special and say, oh, no, 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 I like Velma more. Velma's the attractive one. She's so hot. No, she's fucking not, okay? We've all seen the show, and people just like to dress up as Daphne for some damn reason. It's because she has, like, an orange sweater and glasses. That's what ties it over. That's what makes an iconic character. So people like to be a little bit of a hipster, and they go like, I personally find Velma to be the attractive one. She's so hot. No, she's not. She's not. She's never looked attractive, okay? Like, look at her. Look at her. This dumb little librarian bitch, okay? Like, she's so fucking plain, okay? Daphne is beautiful, gorgeous. She takes care of her looks and appearance, and she's just naturally beautiful anyways. And not only that, but she's also infinitely more smarter too. Okay, she can get fingerprints. She can scan and analyze lasers, like eye stuff, and like get into that way. And she can just like unlock stuff with a hairpin and everything. And Velma doesn't do crap. Okay, like Daphne is just so much more infinitely versatile, which is proof that she's actually smarter. She's well liked better. She can talk to people. She's just overall smarter, better, and prettier, okay? So not only is she the pretty one, but she's also blatantly smarter. Now, what does Velma do? What? Just stand around and give sass occasionally? Like, what? I think what she's best for is handing Scooby snacks to Scooby-Doo and Shaggy-Doo. I don't even know this name. But anyways, all she does is pass off snacks. Okay, she's like, would you do it for a Scooby snack? And he's like, I wouldn't do it for one. How about two Scooby snacks? You know, we get the drill. That's all she's there for. It's like just there leeching off of her other friends, and then she tries to pass herself off as the smart one because she has such a fragile ego that she needs to prove something, like she's part of the group dynamic, and they're so generous to let her join, and she doesn't even contribute anything. She then tries to like prove that she's worthy of the group because of her own low self-esteem. Like, oh, I have to be good for something. Well, I look a little bit nerdy because my bad vision, so I must be smart because people with glasses are always intelligent. That's what she tried going off as this stereotype, and she's just a bandwagoner, you know. just like everyone else that thinks that Velma's the smart one, if you think Velma's the smart one just because you're told that, like, if you think Velma's the smart one just because you're told that she's the smart one, you're not a free thinker, okay? You are the brainwashed individual of consumerism, okay? You get told to buy, and you do. Under a dictatorship, Velma supporters would be the subordinates, okay? They would be the useful idiots used to make a totalitarian state. And I'm almost half convinced that Velma was added in as a form of world government, right? Because they made Velma, they saw this wonderful show with an already great dynamic, and then they're like, hey, add this one character. And you want to know why they said that? So they can litmus test the idiots of society that can just believe what they're told without actually doing research or even looking at the apparent evidence directly in front of their face. The people that fall for the bandwagoning brainwashing are the people that unironically got the Dora Explorer facts incorrect, okay? They can't think about evidence. They just see something and they respond. There's no thoughts. They don't see pictures in their heads. They don't think thoughts. They just exist. They breathe and they eat. They just respond to stimuli of their brain. They're like, it's time for me to sleep because I am sleepy. Except they don't even think that. They're just like, sleep, eat, sleep, rise. Because they're brain dead. There's no thoughts. And not only are the Velma supporters useless and brain dead, but even worse yet is Velma's been shown to be mean and abusive. Like how she used to train Shaggy by getting rid of his signature catchphrase for a while, you know, his zoinks, very iconic and well liked by many, mind you. She put a rubber band on his wrist and would snap that thing at him whenever he would say it. But guess what? She's a huge ass hypocrite. She does the same thing, just with a different catchphrase. It's jinkies and all. And she's like, where's my glasses? Which she drops all the freaking time, mind you, which almost gets her killed many times over. And then she expects other people to abide to her rules, even though she doesn't even abide her own rules. Like, how can you respect an individual like that? There's no way you can possibly can. And that's why people relate to her, right? Because they think that she's an underdog, and so that's why everybody supports her. But ironically, that doesn't even make her the underdog because everyone goes for her, even though she's a jerk, doesn't even respect her friends, and she just brings out sass, sass, sass for no one's gain at all. So in conclusion, Velma is worthless. She shouldn't be trending. I don't know why she is, because everyone else in the group's better. Like, I don't even think I saw anything about, like, Velma hate or anything. As a matter of fact, let me look this up real quick, because this is unacceptable. How is Velma trending over all the other infinitely better characters? Like, God, last I remember was, like, Mystery Incorporated or something like that. I mean, that was pretty good, even though she was a jerk in that one, too, hon. Let me look up the most recent show. Alright. When were the last time they made a Scooby-Doo? It was like Mystery Incorporated, right? Alright. Wait, what the hell? They made a show about Velma? Is that why she was trending? Oh my god. As if they couldn't make her character any worse, they turned her into a